Hi, and welcome to the 2021 Shy Teen Lit Fest. Thank you for tuning in to Irregular Girl's performance. Irregular Girl is a trans diva Latina that lives in Chicago. She's a drag queen that before quarantine hosted several shows around the city that focus on and celebrate trans people and people of color. Most recently, she co-founded a production company called Transit Productions, which has released videos like Chicago Drag Excellence, Shackles, and several videos from other Chicago icons. Now, let's turn it over to Irregular Girl.
Hi, you guys. My name is Irregular Girl. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of Shy Teen Lit Fest, and welcome to my performance situation moment. I'm Irregular Girl. I'm a performer based in Chicago. I've been doing drag for the last 4 years. And right before quarantine, I was hosting a lot of shows around the city. And as a result of quarantine, I've had to adapt to making a bunch of different videos. So I figured that for my blog, I could share with you some of my work. During quarantine, I've been working on a bunch of videos. A lot of drag queens and drag kings drag performers, I should say, have been moving towards the digital frontier and making different videos and hosting different shows on Twitch. So I'm one of those people who's been hosting a lot of different shows, but I've also started recording different videos, and I started a production company with my friends. It's called Transit Productions, and it's a trans-led video production company. And we've been producing a lot of really cool stuff. So throughout my kind of block of time, I'll be taking you through some of my work and our work, and talking to you about the individual videos as well. Each of these numbers has some kind of meaning to me that I will explain after I show the video. But yeah, thanks again so much for tuning in. I know that kind of the focus of the fair is kind of about storytelling and thinking about different ways that stories are told. So I like to tell story through video. In college, I worked a lot with that medium. I went to SAIC, LOL. And that's where I kind of learned Premiere, and those skills have kind of really come in handy for the global pandemic. Who would have thought? My BFA actually paid off. Love that. So yeah, I'm gonna walk you guys through my videos. Thanks again so much for tuning in, and let's get started. The first video that I'm going to take you guys through is one of the first ones that I made in quarantine. So again, a lot of different drag performers have moved our performances to online. So it really kind of opened up the possibilities of what you could do in video, right? So at the club, when you're performing, or really in any kind of venue, you're just kind of secluded to that one spot that you've got, the stage. However, I have really been enjoying thinking about video work as kind of an expanded stage, right? We're able to kind of work in different scenes and in different medias, and you could slam even poetry into a song and then edit it the way that you want to make it. So that's exactly what I did with the video that I'm going to show you guys now. It was again one of the first ones that I made in quarantine. This video features myself and my husband and a wonderful song called Someone That's Green from a very good and very trans musical, Little Shop of Horrors. So yeah, let's check it out.
I know Seymour's the greatest, but I'm a semi-sadist. So I got a black eye and my arms in a cast. Still, that Seymour's a cutie. Well, if not, he's good enough beauty. And I dream of a place where we can be together a matchbox of our own, a fence of real chain link, a grill out on the patio, a disposal in the sink, a washer and a dryer, and an ironing machine, in a tract house that we share somewhere that's green. He rakes and trims the grass, he loves to mow and weed. I cook like Betty Crocker, and I look like Donna Reed. There's plastic on the furniture to keep it neat and clean. In the pine so scented air, somewhere that's green. Between our frozen dinner and our bedtime, 9:15, we snuggle watching Lucy on a big, enormous 12-inch screen. I'm his December bride. His father, he knows best. Our kids play howdy doody as the sun sets in the west. A picture out of better homes and gardens magazine. Far from Skid Row, I dream we'll go somewhere that's
Yay, golf clap, that was amazing. Sorry, I'm used to hosting drag shows for like I'm introducing other performers, but I'm just introducing myself and I, feel a little bit of a way about that. But I look great, so whatever. Yeah, so that video was Somewhere That's Green, and it was obviously a performance that I did with my husband. Quarantine was hard and I knew that I had to express that in some way. So I decided to make a video that talked a little bit about kind of the situation that we were in, right? So like a lot of people, I was forced out of my home and like needing to go somewhere else. So I crashed with my boyfriend for a while at the time. And yeah, we just kind of like had to figure out a relationship there, and it ended up being that we got to become a lot closer to one another, and we actually ended up getting married in the middle of quarantine. And yeah, I don't know, I like to start with that video. I'm glad that I started with that video because it kind of does all the things that I talked about, right? Where you're able to kind of tell an expanded kind of a story. So at the club, this number might have been really different, but I was glad to actually bring like our home environment into it and then contrast it with like, something a little more, for the terms of the video, upscale or whatever, right? The kind of the dream imagination that I kind of imagined for myself as the way that Audrey in the movie and the musical does. Is a kind of yearning and a kind of longing that I have really, really been attracted to through my work as a visual artist and then also through my work as a drag performer. So thanks for tuning in. My next video is going to be one that I completed with my production company. So again, I'm part of a production company called Transit Productions. We're trans-led. Myself and my friend Mason met, and we knew that we had to keep making videos together. He's a cinematographer. And so yeah, we just started collaborating, and we have made videos for a bunch of really cool people, including Denali, who you might recognize from season 13 of RuPaul's Drag Race. We're going to make something for the Vixen. And so yeah, you know, I've been very fortunate to work with a lot of different cool queer creatives, and this was kind of one of my first times since the company really took off that I was able to work on like a passion project. So yeah, this is Telepatia by Kali Uchis. She's like the best artist, and I'm so obsessed with her, and I can't wait to only perform her songs when I'm back at the club. So yeah, let's check it out. It's a really, really good video.
When you're fast asleep, you stay on the phone just to hear me breathe. On repeat. ¿Quién lo diría? Que se podía hacer el amor por telepatía. La luna está llena, mi cama vacía, lo que yo te haría. Si te tuviera de frente en la mente, te la volaría. De noche, de día, de noche, de día.
Is it giving? Did I give? Was it serving? Yeah, thanks you guys. I love Kali Uchis. I love that song. Knew I had to do it. So yeah, the next video that I'm gonna show you guys is actually a video from before quarantine, and the last video that I'm gonna show is part of my set. So this is just a video of a straight up drag performance that I did at Berlin Nightclub, and yeah, we can just watch it.
Already got
it's important to remember that drag is, it's originating right from the club, from nightlife, from kind of these spaces where your body is kind of immediately on the line. Drag was created by trans women of color. And drag really cultivated itself in the ballroom scene, and so you really have to understand the politics of that space and that really the power that drag has. So while all the videos that I've shown you have been incredible, and everything has been, it is the way that it is, and that we're all adapting to this kind of new digital frontier, it's important to remember and to honor the kind of energy that live drag has. And that's something that I've really been hoping to capture in my videos, is kind of that fierce spark or that fierce energy that you get when seeing a performance, and there's something about putting yourself on the line and putting your story out there that feels so much more impactful when it's in person. So that's what that performance was all about. It's like one of my favorite songs. I've been singing it since I was a kid, and I knew that I had to embody it. It was the last show that I hosted before quarantine, actually. It was a show called Moans, and it was an all-trans show that I hosted at Berlin, and so all of us got to do 2 numbers to an audience that was so packed and so supportive and so down, and so into the energy that we were giving. So that is a really, really meaningful number to me, and I knew that I had to close with it. Thanks again so much for tuning in. My name is Regular Girl. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at I'm a Regular Girl.